Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another Warzone video on the channel. As you guys know, the new update actually changed a little bit of, the way movement feels in the game right now. So if you guys are used to, to the old Warzone's way of movement, then you guys might need to do a little upgrade on your settings. Hey, don't worry boys, I got you with the heat. With that being said guys, before we actually jump into the settings video, I want to let you guys know, make sure you guys watch the video all the way through because you never know if you are missing on something that's very important, because some things have definitely changed and I would definitely say that it's pretty bad. All right guys, now starting off with the settings, the first setting I actually want to touch up on right now is going to be your stick layout, guys. Your button layout, this is huge. Now this is personal preference, but a lot of people actually ask me what do I use, and I actually use default, but I do play claw, which allows me slide cancel and center and drop shot and bunny hop and all that good stuff. So if you guys don't actually play claw or you don't have a scuff controller, then I do recommend you guys change your button layout if you haven't already. It will take some time to get used to, but I'm telling you guys right now, when it comes to gameplay skill, when it comes to movement skill, this is going to be absolutely huge. Okay, absolutely huge for your gameplay. It's very, very important, and I definitely recommend you guys try this out. Change it. I know a lot of people say, what's it called? I think bumper jumper and bumper jumper tactical are one of the best settings you guys can use besides default. I know some people that use stick and move as well. I personally have never tried stick and move. The only ones I've ever tried is bumper jumper and default. There are other ones that are used, but these ones are the most popular, and I do definitely recommend you guys try that out. If not, you guys can learn how to claw. You can learn, you can get a scuff controller, but if you guys don't want to have to do all that, then these are your options. All right guys, now we are in the weapons area of the controller settings. We have a couple things here. You can see we have aim assist. Aim assist, that's not really a movement setting, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave that alone. One thing I would have to definitely say, guys, in the update is the contextual tap, guys. Contextual tap is very important. It makes you able to open chests. You're able to pick up guns off the ground immediately. You do not have to actually hold square or hold whatever button you're actually using on your controller or keyboard and mouse. Makes it much better when you're actually trying to pick up guns off the ground. I will say that it will get annoying if you are trying to reload, but all you have to do is just hold square to reload a gun while you're hovering over a weapon, and you will not actually pick up the weapon, you will just reload instead. So definitely make sure you guys have your use/reload behavior onto contextual tap. Armor plate behaviors also need to be on apply all, guys. This is huge as well. It makes it to where whenever you are trying to put on plates, all you have to do is just press triangle once, and it's going to automatically put on all the plates that you have if you actually have 3 plates available. If you have it on apply 1, that means you have to press triangle each time you want to put on a plate, or you have to hold triangle the entire time, which would take about 7 seconds. And if you guys don't play claw, this can actually ruin your gameplay and end up getting you killed a lot. So I definitely recommend you guys put this on apply all. It's going to help a lot with your movement and your overall just escaping bad situations. Moving on down to the actual movement section, guys, this is actually the main part of today's video. These are a lot of parts in here that I actually want to touch upon in the new update. First things first is slide behavior, guys. Slide behavior is very, very important. You have to have this on tap if you actually want to perform a slide cancel. For those of you that don't know, the slide cancel, all you have to do is just press circle X, or crouch jump while you are sprinting or tactical sprinting. That will allow you to do a full slide cancel. And I will say right now that slide cancels are a little bit different in the new update. Although the mechanism is the same and the actual way you do it is the same, the game feels a little weird. It's actually faster to slide cancel, so you can actually end up jumping. So make sure you guys actually time it properly, because the game did switch some things up with the movement. As you guys know, we have Vanguard's movement now, which is Modern Warfare's, but it's kind of different. So definitely make sure you guys take the time to actually learn how to slide cancel properly. For tactical sprint, guys, I actually have this on single tap from sprint. I don't know too much about the setting. I haven't tried all the settings out, but I personally use single tap from sprint. Automatic sprint, I do have set to automatic tactical sprint, guys. A lot of people have been asking me my last videos what kind of sprint do I use, and yes, I indeed do use tactical sprint for my main movement. Reason why is because it makes your slide cancels and your overall eagle chow is much more smoother, and also makes it to where you don't get a blister in your left thumb from just sprinting the entire time. It's much easier and it's much smoother when it comes to your movement. I will say it will get it's gonna take some time to get used to if you are trying to crouch walk or slowly walk up to an enemy without actually putting your gun in the air and just going to a full-on sprint. That will get a little annoying over time, but once you guys get it down, trust me, it's one of the best settings you guys can switch. And then last but not least, guys, parachute auto deploy, guys. I definitely recommend you guys have this disabled, man. This is absolutely awful. A lot of people like it because they get to just open the parachute right away, but if you guys are trying to fight for weapons and you open your parachute before the other ones, then you're not gonna end up getting a gun first, and the other person is probably gonna just beam you out of the sky. I definitely recommend you guys have this on disabled and just learn how to time your landings. Trust me, it's gonna make your gameplays just much more smoother. You don't have to worry about finding a gun super late and trying to catch up to everybody else. You're gonna be already on the ground with the gun ready to fight. Alright guys, so the last areas I want to touch up on in today's video when it comes to movement is your camera movement, your motion blur, and that's basically it. Camera movement, guys, this is really important, guys. Make sure you guys have this on 50%. It's actually a new setting that was added on console and I believe on PC as well. The camera movement is going to make it to where whenever you are running or whenever you are sprinting, you're gonna get, the camera's gonna shake a lot, which makes it really hard to spot enemies, and it can really ruin your movement. So make sure you guys have this on 50%. It's gonna make things much more smoother, more clear, and it's gonna allow you to actually not run into things when you're trying to, slide cancel or bunny hop. You're gonna actually be able to see where you're going, and therefore your movement's gonna increase, or it's gonna improve. And also world motion blur, guys. You guys already know. I say this all the time. Make sure your world motion blur is off. I know some people that leave it on. You guys can leave it on if you do want to, but I mean, personally for me, I don't like world motion blur. It makes me get a lot of motion sickness, and it's just really hard for me to look at. And I also have film grain set to 0, guys. It kind of removes that grainy look in the game. I'll go ahead and turn it up for you guys, just so you guys can get a little idea of what it is. But I don't know if you guys can actually see this in the video, but the game or the interface looks a lot more grainy, and it's honestly just really unpleasant to look at. I personally like it just having it at 0. The game looks more crispy, more smooth, and there's less going on your screen, which means you can actually, process what's going on around you or in front of you. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for all the settings in today's video. If these did help you out, let me know. Let me know in the comment section if they help you out. Make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and post notifications. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace, love, and understanding always.